9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
Welcome back to another trading on the charts. So today we're gonna close out with the liquidities with imbalance liquidity. This I'm gonna add on to this from yesterday class of internal and external liquidity. Right? So let's go right to it so we don't waste any time. So this was yesterday class of internal and internal and external liquidity, right? So for the imbalance liquidity, right? For again, right? We could see right here that this move right here, from down here to up, is a move up, right? Impulsive move up, right? And we could see we having the retracement or the pullback right around here, right? Like I said, if you use the Ganna and line it up, right, you can see that roughly it gives you anywhere from 25 to 50% before, you know, it wanna continue itself up, right? So the imbalance part comes beautifully right here. So you see this large candle imbalance, right? So if you take the box and you mark the wick of the previous candle and the wick of the next candle, right? All this is imbalance. And boom, we mark it up with fair value gap, imbalance, same thing. And boom, we can see right there what happened. Price came down to right there. Filled the imbalance liquidity of the internal liquidity, right? And now it's moving up. You know, it came down and now it's starting to move up, right? So another way we could use external liquidity, right, which is outside of the range, is this imbalance right here. You know, we take the wick of the previous, right, and then the highest wick right here. Then we could extend it, and we can see that this actually hit that wick. It's okay, because that tells us that we want a bigger imbalance, right? So wick from here to this wick right here. This could be our next target using the external imbalance liquidity. You see that? See how everything start working together when you align everything together? And then you can see that all this was taken out. There was money there, right? And then there was also money here. And guess what? There's money up here. So we can see from all this move right here, all this was taken out by that high. So you can see all this money is already taken. Right? Boom. This high took all this money that is sitting here. Now, we have all the money from above the high now that we need to start collecting. So this is the high. So guess what? We have money sitting here, right? which if you could see, these two actually create equal highs. And we already know that above equal highs, there's liquidity, there's money. So it makes sense that you want to push up. It caught internal liquidity, now you want to go out and catch the external liquidity, and keep working like that. After everything, um, once again, remember the market likes to move from internal liquidity to external liquidity, right back to internal, right back to external. That's how it moves. Because within those areas, there's money still sitting there that the institutional wants to collect. If you're not on the right trend with them, they're going to collect your money with your stop losses and your wrong entries to the wrong ways. So you want to make sure that you follow market structure correctly to how institutional use their market structure and how they see the market, right? Remember, they go from internal liquidity to external liquidity and then repeat the process. After they cash external liquidity, they'll come back and cash internal liquidity and then do the same thing and changes, right? Until they give you a clue that they're going to change direction, right? But guess what? They're still going to be collecting. Now, from internal to external, now they're going to go from, it's going to be internal now, and then there's going to be external. You feel me? So, like I said, the market moves from internal to external liquidity in the direction that it's in. We just need to know which direction they are in to collect the proper liquidities at that time, like the hedge funds, like the big banks, like the institutionals, right? So, family, this was a good one, straight to the point. I don't want to go too crazy with it because this is still basic 30-day challenge of smart money concept and the way I see the markets. So tomorrow we're going into a whole different topic, and I'm gonna leave it for a surprise for tomorrow. So tune in, plug in, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button for me to show some love. And I appreciate your support and for you tuning in. And I see you tomorrow. God bless and have a good one.